Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a video on a token that probably catches my eye on the recently added section of CoinMarketCap. So that's where we're going to go. So guys, please remember, any token you're going to be buying or thinking about buying, always do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and at the end of the day, you have to remember that any token or coin you buy, it's always going to be your money that's on the line. So guys, please always do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and just remember, what we're trying to do for 2022 is not get scammed like how most people got scammed in 2021. So I'm here to show you a part of the research that I do into tokens before I make up my mind of into whether or not I'm going to invest. So I've noticed that a lot of people usually just invest into tokens or coins just because they see it on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or just anywhere in particular, like they see the ads or they see people talking about it, but they never really just try to find out what's going on in the background. So this is what I do with my videos. I'll show you guys how to do the background research into these tokens. All right, so we're gonna go click on the recently added section. We're gonna click on more, and let's see if anything catches our eye. All right, so here we see one that looks like it's at a very low price. In the last hour, it went down by, it's called Subawu Token. It went down by 1.3% in the last hour. Last 24 hours went down by 14%. It has a fully diluted market cap of 305,000, and it has a daily volume of $489,000, and it just got released 1 day ago. So let's click on it, and it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so it should be you can easily research tokens that are on the Binance Smart Chain. All right, so here we're gonna look at this token, and let's see. And at the end of the video, guys, I'm probably gonna just at this point I haven't bought any yet, but at the end of the video I'm gonna put in the comments the description whether or not I bought some. I'm gonna probably buy like a small amount, like $5 $10 worth, and then I'm gonna try and sell it to let you guys know if I was able to buy into the token and able to sell the token. So what we're gonna do is, and all right off the bat, we can see in the comment section, we can see someone says bought and sold a little as a test at 5% with no issues. So somebody is saying that you can set the slippage, especially in Trust Wallet, to 5 and it will go through. All right, so here we see it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so we're going to copy that address, and what we're going to do is, right now there's, let's see how much self-reported circulating supply of 1 billion 1 million billion. So that's total supply is currently at, this right here is million billion, so 860 trillion. And guys, always read these tokens white paper. Here they're giving you their white paper, so click on their white paper and read their white paper. What we're going to do is we just want to see how many members they have in Telegram, and at this moment they only have 1,519 members with 203 members online. And what I always tell you guys to do is go to their Telegram, open their Telegram group, and ask questions or read the last 100 to 200 messages, probably even their last 300 messages, to see if anyone is complaining about being unable to sell or just anything negative about the token. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to open community. That's their Twitter, and here we can see that they joined in March of 2022. So they just joined this month. So in less than 12 days they have 26,500 followers. I'm not sure how they did that. Like, I think that's a very large amount, because I've seen tokens out there for like 6, 7, 8 months and they can hardly pass 10,000 followers on Twitter. But here we see that there's over 26,000 in less than 13 days. All right, let's see how often they tweet on here. And they've already made 93 tweets. You can see that at the top, and they pinned the tweet from March 8th. They retweeted 22 hours ago. 22 hours ago, 23. So they're not super active on here, but you can watch them over the next couple of days to see what they actually tweet out. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open their website to see what their website is all about. And let's see. All right, so here we can see that there's probably not going to be any type of liquidity when it comes to this token. But let's look at it. It says, what is the Subawu token? It says the Subawu token was explicitly designed to be a community-driven ownership renounced token with the ultimate goal to help investors financially. The coin was created with Subaru fans in mind, but is intended for everyone who loves cars. Anyone can join the Subawu community with the provision that their behavior reflects the community spirit of kindness, transparency, and philanthropy. The token is entirely community driven and was designed to be a community commodity for goodness. New website coming in a few days. You can get a peek here. All right, so let's see get a peek of the new website. Well, this looks like all right, so they gave us a PDF. All right, so it says the coin. It says the Subawu token rolled off the assembly line on March 4th, 2022. At the time of minting, 14% of the coin was burnt. 3% of the coin is locked into a dual signature marketing wallet for the purpose of donations. The GN, I'm not sure. Or the Gnosis, I think that's how you probably pronounce that. G probably silent. So it says the Gnosis safe wallet can be viewed here. Alright, so shortly thereafter, ownership of the project was renounced by sending the initial capital and project liquidity to its burn address. This cannot be reversed. So I like when wallets or tokens renounce their contract and burn liquidity. So that's what they're saying. Liquidity is locked and burnt. And here we can see tokenomics. So the symbol, that's the symbol right here. Subawu total supply. So it says there's one, this is right here is million, then billion, then trillion. So 1 quadrillion was minted, ownership renounced, liquidity locked and burnt, holder distribution. So it says 2% of each transaction is redistributed to Subawu holders. One can earn more by simply holding the token. And then they say you can view their white paper. So always view their white paper because this is how their website is going to be set up. So a roadmap saying, all right, so it says part 1, green flag, I take the open road, healthy, free the world before me. Alright, so it says team formation, white paper, token launch, road trip planning, 25,000 Twitter followers. So at least they have their 25,000 Twitter followers. They only have 1,500, I think it was like 1,514 members on Telegram, and here they're saying they're trying to have 15,000, so they have a long way to go for that. And it says website launch, NFT creation for fundraising, donations, and marketing. So they're currently still in part 1. They're gonna have part 2 where they're gonna have 2,500 wallet holders. So we're currently under that, I think. And then part 3. So let's see, roadmap continued. All right, so that's it. That's all we're gonna get from them right now. All right, so let's go back to their website and let's load, since they have DEX tools out, they have Pancake Swap, they have their white paper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the link that they gave us. Instead of typing it ourselves, we're gonna go to their link for PooCoin. I remember PooCoin, you just paste the address, the contract address in this section here, and it'll load. All right, so let's look and see what we can find out. So it says they have a market cap of 275,000. So if you get into this token right now, it's very early. It's always best to get into these tokens or coins when they're below $1 million market cap. Because say for instance you buy right now at a 275,000 market cap and it gets to $1 million market cap in a week or 2 weeks, you've almost 10 times your money. You would like probably 7x your money in less than a week. But guys, please always remember, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and always remember that it's your money that's going to be on the line. All right, so let's first things first, we're gonna look at their liquidity pool holdings. They say they have 53.49 BNB in the liquidity. Let's click on liquidity pool holders, and here we see that they have 4 addresses holding liquidity, and they did say that liquidity is burnt. So here we see that Dead Wallet is holding 96.26% of the liquidity, and we like that. I like to see when liquidity is burnt, so can't nobody go in there and take that liquidity out. All right, so let's close some of these windows. We're not gonna go back to those. All right, let's see how many holders are here in this token. So here we can see that there's currently 2,608 wallets holding this liquidity. All right, so 2,608 wallets holding liquidity for this, holding this token. I'm sorry, not liquidity. So 2,808 wallets are holding this token, and let's see who the top wallet holders are. So it says the top wallet holder is 14.53. That means 14.53% of the tokens have been burnt. Then we see this wallet, a PancakeSwap V2 wallet, has 5.8. Then the next unlocked wallet has 5.4% of the liquidity of the token supply. And here we can see that a whole bunch of different wallets have 4.9, 4.7, 3.9, 3.7. This is probably one of the first red flags I would probably have for this token. I don't like to see when different unlocked wallets have this amount of tokens unlocked or in their wallet. I like to see no wallet have more than 1%, because if these wallets, because say for instance when the owner or creator created the wallet, they probably created more than one wallet, whereas they probably created these wallets from just anywhere, like any other platform, like on MetaMask or say for instance on Trust Wallet, and they can have these as their backup wallets where they hide tokens here, pretending like they're not the owner or creator of the token, and they can actually sell when the price goes up, crash the token. So I'm not saying that this is what this token did, but it's a possibility when you see these wallets have this amount of token. All right, so next we're gonna, they said the contract has been renounced, so let's go check that. So what we're going to be looking at is to find out if the contract ownership has been renounced, and if it's been renounced, then it should show us that, hey, owner is OX000, a whole bunch of zeros. And I'm not sure why my browser isn't loading, so let's open the link in a new tab, and that's not loading also. Let me jump over to, I'm gonna load Token Sniffer. When Token Sniffer loads, and here we're still seeing BS. All right, here we see BSC scan just loaded. So let's click on read contract. When the page loads, we're gonna click on read contract, and we're gonna scroll down to owner, and here we see that the owner is renounced. So ownership of the contract has been renounced, so the owner or creator, they cannot actually go in and change any fees or taxes or anything like that. So right now, one person on the comment section of CoinMarketCap said he's actually able to sell or test with 5% buy fee and sell fee. So that cannot be changed. Can't nobody change that buy fee and sell fee. All right, so here we found out that the ownership has been renounced. All right, guys. All right, let's look at this section now. We're gonna go to Token Sniffer. That's tokensniffer.com, and we're gonna paste the contract address over here. Oh, one section I forgot to show you guys on PoolCoin. I only used this in one video yesterday. I normally just use the holders contract and the liquidity pool section, but now I started looking at the PoolCoin visits chart, so we can click on this to see how many people actually visited this token in the last 24 hours. And here we can see that over 9,000 people visited in the last 24 hours, or searched for this on PoolCoin in the last 24 hours, and that's a lot of people to be researching this token in the last 24 hours. Normally you see like a regular token with 500 people, 1,000 people, some tokens probably even 50 people in the last 24 hours, but this one actually have over 9,000 people coming in the last 24 hours. All right, so let's go back to Token Sniffer and let's click on the Subawu and let's click I'm not a robot. All right, let's see, crosswalk. So crosswalk. I'm not sure if I should click these ones, but I'm just gonna try verify, and here we got it. Sorry guys. All right, so here we see that Subawu, it got an 80 out of 100, one of the best scores we've seen so far. And here we can see that buy fee and sell fee are 2% and 2%, so 1.9 and 2%. I think so both of those are 2% each. All right, here we can see that ownership has been renounced, and what else we're getting incorrect thingy from. So here we're seeing that it's saying a wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens which could have a large impact on the token price if sold. So that's what I was saying about the holders. So what I was saying about the Subawu holders is all of these wallets. So this is 5, that would be like 10, 14, 17, 20. So these 4 wallets or these 5 wallets add up to about 20% of the token supply. And just imagine if only 2 people controls these tokens or these wallets, 20% of the token supply. Imagine if they all sell at the same time. That would more than definitely bring the token value way down. All right, so what we're going to do next is look at the liquidity. Here we can see that 53.53 BNB is in PancakeSwap V2 and the liquidity is burnt. So we don't have to worry about when it's going to be unlocked or anything. This liquidity, 96.26% of the liquidity is burnt. And remember, we found out that that liquidity is $20,333 at this moment. It's probably going to go up or go down depending on how the buys and sells go with this token. All right, so liquidity burnt. So this token looks really good. I'm gonna load BS check, and hopefully we get a green on this token. Hopefully it says something like seems, I think it usually says seems good or something like that. All right, well, we're getting a warning, and let's see what the warning is. All right, so here we can see that 17% has been burnt, buy tax 2%, sell tax 1.8, contract ownership renounced. And here we can see that liquidity, 96.27% of liquidity has been burnt. But here we can see the top holders 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. So top 5 holders having over 20% of the token supply. And I do not like when the top 5 holders have this amount of tokens. All right, so what else? Well, nothing we can really see on that side right now. Let's jump over to all right, sorry guys, let's jump over to app.marketmove.ai. We're gonna paste the contract address in here. And guys, please remember, always do your own research, come to your own conclusions. And let's see what else we can find out here. Now let's click on audit. All right, here we're getting a 50 out of 100, and let's see why. All right, so buy tax, sell tax is 2%, 1.9% respectively. Here we can see that the all-time high was 5 days ago, all-time low was 9 days ago, launch date was 9 days ago. So we had the all-time low on the day it was launched. And here we can see that the top 5 holders have 28.3% of the token supply. Top 10 holders have 36.25% of the token supply. So that's a red flag on app.marketmove.ai. I'm gonna keep my red flag at about 15% for top 10 holders. So as long as the top 10 holders have less than 15%, I'm going to start giving them at least a good score. All right, so that's just me. I'm not sure where you guys have your levels set. All right, so here we can see that liquidity is safe. Liquidity, 96.2% of the liquidity is locked. And here we can see it's saying it's $20,602, and that's not locked, burnt. 20.22 20,600% or $20,600 or 96.2% of the liquidity has been burnt. So liquidity is 100% safe. And here we can see that we're not getting any errors or issues from the contract. This token could have probably gotten a perfect score on all of these different tools if they had only not have these different wallets or holders holding that amount of token. So what we're gonna look at, we're gonna see solidity 0.6.12. so we're gonna start looking at the solidity version of the contract to see we're gonna use this as a standard now, so 0.6.12. all right, so guys, I would give, if I was to give this token a score of 1 to 10 at this point, the only negative I see going against this token right now is the holders, the liquidity has been burnt, contract ownership has been renounced, and they have certain different things coming up. I would like to see at least their website be fully functional, but they're saying that it's in development. I'm not sure it was a smart move to release your token without your website actually up and running as yet, because building a website, I know building a website is not that hard. I have websites, I have like 4 websites that I built on my own. Yes, it's hard if it's only you, but if you're working with a team or developers, building a fully functional website shouldn't take more than a day if you have more than one developer working on it. So I think that was just a little bit of sloppy work from them to not have a fully functional website up and running before they actually launch the token. But that's the only thing. So it's just the website that was a problem, and the amount of tokens that are owned by the top 10 wallets. Everything else seems good. So if I was supposed to give this token a 0 out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7, probably a 7. All right, so guys, please remember to always do your own research, come to your own conclusions, because at the end of the day, remember guys, it's your money that's going to be on the line. And one tip I can give you guys is, if you're going to invest a certain amount of money into these type of tokens, always test the token out first, especially when it's on the Binance Smart Chain. When it's on the Binance Smart Chain, fees are very, very low. So if you're buying $100 worth of a token on the Binance Smart Chain, you're probably going to pay 50 cents, $1, $2 in taxes or fees. So what I would tell you guys to do is test the tokens out with like $5 first. So buy $5 worth and then try to sell that $5 back right away. If you're able to sell that $5, then you know, okay, you can at least try to trust it to go in with more. And since the liquidity has been burnt, there shouldn't be anything stopping you from selling that $100 worth or $1,000 worth if your $5 went through. And guys, please remember, if you haven't already liked, shared, or subscribed, please do so now. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of August this year. I know that's a long way away, but I'm just giving my YouTube channel enough time to grow. I'm not trying to force the growth where people probably don't watch as much. I'm trying to have people on this channel that are going to watch and learn. We can all learn together, because I do not know every single thing. I just learned a lot over the last year or two, and I'm trying to teach you guys. And obviously a whole bunch of people in my comment section taught me a whole bunch of stuff that I started using in the videos also. So guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, join my Telegram group. That's in the description. I'll leave it in the description so you guys can join my Telegram group and request any videos you guys want me to do, or leave those requests in the comment section. I'll try to get to those as quickly as possible. So again, I think this is the 3rd time I'm going to say it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and have a nice day.